Alright guys, KZ Dom here. You know, I haven't made a video in ages. There's a couple reasons why I haven't made any videos, and I'm not going to go into that right now. But, you know, this is going to be my main focus for the next several months. My 82 Kz750. I was riding it this morning, and she pretty much told me she's done for the season. Right away, before I get any further, please excuse the crappy video. I'm using my phone, and so it's going to be a little shaky. I'm going to quick go through some of the glaring problems on the bike, what I plan to do to fix it, and then that's going to be it. That's going to be the gist of this video. So, first problem, glaring problem, front suspension, the front forks. My fork seals are leaking like crazy. Because the fork seals are leaking, I'm losing air in the suspension, and it's just a wonky ride. So we're going to replace the fork seals. We're probably going to replace the springs with some progressive springs and eliminate the air ride thing because it's stupid and it never works correctly. Next thing I gotta do, replace the headlight. I got a hole in it. Gravel truck threw a big rock at it and cracked it. Replace the turn signals because, well, I wrecked the bike and I broke the turn signal. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Then I'm thinking, since I've graduated college and I'm an educated man and have a big kid job, I can probably afford to replace the rear suspension, which hopefully I will do. I need to go through the brakes, front and back, make sure those are good to go. And then I've got this ugly ass seat I made, and it is as uncomfortable as it is ugly. So, yeah. This is just a fiberglass pan with a camping mat on it. I threw it together this summer, the beginning of the summer, because I wanted to ride this bike. And I learned a little bit, and it was never meant to be more than a season's ride. So, cosmetic stuff, those are the main things. Well, that's not really cosmetic, that's cosmetic, but suspension, brakes, seat, get those taken care of. I'm going to have to remove the engine. I've got a leaky oil pan. The bike's only been sitting for a little bit, and I got a pretty big spot of oil there. Previous owner stripped out the threads to the oil pan, and I've always just put band-aids on it. So I've got one of those Dorman rubber thingy-majiggies. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to get a new oil pan on there, and we're not going to strip it out. Next thing, I've got a leak in between the head and the block or whatever, right here. I've always had a leak here. And 2 years ago, I replaced the head gasket, or last year, I don't remember when. Thought it was going to fix it, it didn't fix it. The reason why it didn't fix it is because inside the engine there is a tension mounting thing, and it's probably stripped out as well. And because of that, I'm not getting proper torque here, and thus I'm seeping oil out. It's not a big seep, but it's still seeping out. So we're gonna get that taken care of. Gonna get the carbs rebuilt. My number 4 carb here is leaky, and it's just getting crap and all over everything. It's gross, it's nasty, it needs to be fixed. And you know, that's pretty much the glaring issues. I need to go through the exhaust. The crossover pipe is leaking, and it produces a really annoying pop because it's got a leak in there, and so we need to get that taken care of. I'm not sure if I want to put the Kirker 4-into-1 on there or leave the stock pipes on there. Haven't decided yet. Mainly it comes down to me not wanting to tune the carbs. But speaking of that, while I'm in the engine, part of me is like, yo Dom, you got a big kid job. You can afford an 810 piston kit. There's a guy right around the corner from me that has been big boring bikes for a really long time. He knows his stuff and he doesn't charge a lot. So I'm really tempted to bore those out and then put in some like GPZ 750 cams and put a little bit of spunk in this girl's step. But then again, we go back to, I don't want to tune these damn carbs. So maybe I'll just keep it stock. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think. But that's really the big things right now. I'm sure once we tear into the bike and we start doing a little bit more work, we'll find other things that need to be fixed. I might address some of the wiring stuff in there. The wiring has always been a mess on this bike. Wiring, chain and sprocket are brand new, so we don't need to replace those guys. I don't know. This is the first bike I ever got. It's my favorite bike. It's my most versatile bike. And I just need to show her some love because, well, she hasn't killed me yet. So, oh, this guy here. We need to fix this guy. This shifter drives me absolutely crazy. It has a bunch of play in it. And what that translates to is like misshifts like you would not believe. So we'll get that fixed too. We're going to take care of a lot of little problems and take care of a few big problems. I plan on documenting everything just because that'll make me slow down and ensure that I do a good job. And hopefully someone can learn or be somewhat entertained or something from it. So, yeah. Anywho. So here's Callie as of now. Hopefully, in a short time, hopefully by next riding season, she's looking a lot better. And that's it. So let me know what you guys think. If you got suggestions or anything or whatever, put them in the comments. Yeah. Questions, comments, concerns, hit me up. Let me know. Alright. See ya.